is this new system enough?
For sure. It's way louder than others.
Hey, what is going on, people? Hey, just wanted to come to you, the finale in the Toast Performance full system from stock to I brought her today, and the reason,
yeah, baby.
and I'll tell you guys why I brought Minnow here. It's because she has been very vocal that she didn't like the stock sound.
No, it's too quiet.
At least an exhaust.
Yeah.
Some tune.
So it gets louder because it's so quiet you probably can't even hear it. Too quiet.
Yeah. So you did like the little cat delete thing I did a little bit?
A little bit better, but
Yeah.
not enough.
Okay, so then is this new system enough?
For sure. It's way louder than others. It's so much better.
Yeah, I mean, because this is basically your motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and you're happy with it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, now that you guys know that Minnow, my girl, is happy with this, we're happy with the sound, and we're gonna show you with a little bit of tuning and what it does on the dyno.
Gone. Hey, I'm gonna go.
You gonna go play?
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Mwah.
Mwah, I love you. Alrighty guys, check it out. So as you guys know, I put the brand new full 2-to-1 system by Toast Performance, and as I've been telling you guys, I'm at Arc Tuning here at Arc Tuning. Yep. And I'll put his email address on the screen here so you can check it out. So if you have an Harley Davidson, Victory, he can help you out. Reach out to him, you guys can work that out. But for science, now I did the full system. There's nobody really in the world, right, that would say, hey, do a full system 2-to-1. Don't worry about it. Just run stock tune, right?
No, not at all.
Okay, so even though it's not recommended, and I'll be frank, actually it went out. I had a check engine light kick on, and it said the check engine light code was that its fuel correction is out of normal or above normal or something. So it's happened. So the bike knows that something's going on.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird at idle at times. It's actually gotten a lot better. I'm probably at the 250 mile mark since I swapped these out. But anyway, for science, we're going to go ahead and put it on the dyno, and we're going to check it out, see what it does with a bone stock tune that nobody recommends.
Yep.
All right, let's do this. Alrighty, I'm gonna be back maybe in a couple of days. I'm gonna get this tuned. I'm gonna get a Lloyd's Garage tune. They're my home dealership, Indian Motorcycle St. Paul. They do remote tuning, and they're gonna take care of this. But for a recommended stock base tune, can we just call it 3.5 horsepower and torque?
I'd say that's fair.
Yeah. I don't know what to expect, but I was
shocked by it.
Yeah, and the torque curve looks amazing.
It's a table.
It's a table.
Call it a table.
The torque table looks amazing. The horsepower. We have talked about. We have some trying to get good numbers. because we're running into speed limiters and rev limiters and all that fun stuff, which will be fixed.
Yep.
So, all right, I'll see you soon. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
So I brought candy in,
You did.
and I have a new exhaust. It's pretty. Listen. It's pretty. It's probably, in my opinion, it's probably like the best one that I've ever heard. And I brought it in. Leave the bit. Yeah. Speak. It's not even
Oh,
it.
I thought it was
I was like, that was perfect. So I bring candy in. I got the new exhaust. One thing about a full system like that is it really should be tuned, right?
Which your last Challenger had the CRT flash in, which you met the guy who purchased it today, which is really cool to make that connection.
I did, Sean.
Sean.
So congratulations, Sean.
Yeah, and he said that bike ripped too.
It does.
So
It's got to be one of the best. I mean, I broke it in really well for $37,000. I told him don't put it out of sport mode. It doesn't know what to do. It's gonna act weird. It's gonna probably throw a check engine code. It's gonna be like, what the fuck is happening?
It's fine. Just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Sorry guys, PTSD.
So Sean has my Challenger, and so this new system, and I'll tell everybody, and I've said it before, I actually threw a check engine light with the new full system, and it said what it said was fuel adaptive, too much or above normal or whatever. So obviously the ECU was trying to learn how to optimize this, but it can only learn so much.
Its parameters, yeah, it's got a box for its parameters, and it can only learn so much without a proper tune.
Right, and that's where you guys here. Speaking of the devil, I don't think she runs very good at all. Look at her though. Look, I even like the discolored headers or the head pipes. I'm just gonna rock it. I don't care. I don't need it black. I kind of like it.
So how do you feel?
Could be better. Could be better.
God damn it! That's all. You know what? A story of my life. I should just get my shirt that says, could be better.
Try working here. That's why we work here to pay for it.
But yeah, so I brought it here to you guys so you guys can fix those parameters and you can optimize my setup to my bike. So, by the way, I'm changing her name.
What's your name now?
Spicy Candy.
Ooh.
Goddamn.
Spicy candy, like a hot tamale.
Yeah. That's a whole lot of cinnamon, right?
These
But
two tame.
oh yeah, she's definitely some spicy candy. That's what she is.
But yeah, so your bike works at optimization. It's peak performance for your setup, for your exhaust, for your full system, for everything involved with it, whether you have cams, no cams, a proper tune is needed so that it can make it work.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, and it knows, and so, and also, I'll admit it, my $500 that I spent on the Challenger was for the tune, rideability, and I did a bad job when we all talked about that back when they first came out, CRVT1 or whatever.
Yeah.
I did a really poor job because what did I do? I went out and raced a guy, kinda, and
How'd you do?
I did good. I beat him, and he had cams, whatever. Anyway, there's a whole. You gotta go watch the video. Maybe I should I'll link the video to this, so there'll be a thumbnail or something here. But I'm kind of put it out there as like a performance tune, and really it's a rideability tune.
It is. I know a guy came in the other day and he goes, I don't want your tune because it's a race tune. It's not necessarily, it is a race tune, but we do that for parameters to say what it is.
Yeah.
But it's more a performance, peak performance, rideability, throttle response, codes, everything. We get to run its best.
Yeah. What I was saying about that is that it was like one of the best $500 I spent. So this bike's running amazing, and I'm really excited to get most out of this bike. If I had to ride an Indian Pursuit or Challenger bone stock and never allowed to do anything to it, I'd still be one of the happiest motorcyclists ever.
Okay, what do you love more about your Pursuit than your Challenger?
Oh, nothing. They're the same bike. I'll say the things, I went a different way this time. So I went with the bars, right? And I went with these, I do kind of like the hard lowers, actually.
I do, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I do. I think, here, I'll show you. This is what a hard lower show. Look at me.
Okay.
I know you don't use these regular GoPro cameras, but I just feel like a hard lower is like, Maybe I'll just put in flex right there. But that's what it looks like to me. It just looks like it's flexing on you.
It's really clean.
Yeah. So
You know how many people come in and ask me about your bike too?
about the fish bike or candy,
About
spicy candy,
yeah.
spicy candy. No color graphics today. This is it.
Funny because right now without the sunlight, like I don't see a lot of fleck in it.
Yeah.
And as soon as it hits the sun, it's like bam.
That's true. It's true. Yeah, so I do want to put the speaker. So this is not about this, but we're gonna talk about it anyway.
Side note.
So yes, squirrel. What we are gonna do is I'm gonna put the speakers here. I put the Dynamat kit in the fairing. I really like it. I think it helped a lot. I mean, even with this exhaust going 80 miles an hour down the freeway, I can hear my music. But I do want 2 more speakers. It's just the stock speakers. It's not the good stuff. So other than that,
Not with your really loud exhaust.
yeah. Well, thanks for telling me a little bit. Thanks to Indian Motorcycle St. Paul. Thanks to Indian Motorcycle. You guys can't do fucking videos back here without
we're
these guys.
working.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's that. Me too. Me too.
The boys always get mad. I'm like, video time. No.
Yeah, for real though. And then I come in, I'm like, video time, and they're like, no, yeah, whatever. And so, anyway, thanks to Indian Motorcycle St. Paul and the Lloyd's Garage team. You know, the guys that touch my bike. Yeah, that guy. Yeah. All right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna take this as a dyno. We're gonna see what it did. Bone stock to an exhaust. Oh, I have what's the SNS air filter? Who makes that? K&N. K&N.
Yeah.
I don't have a fucking SNS.
K&N
I need the SNS intake is what I need. That's what I need. Tyler O'Hara has one of those.
He's talking to Indian right now.
Yeah.
Through the camera.
Yeah, Indian.
If you're listening.
You hear me? No, I'm just. So thanks to you guys. Yeah. Happy Halloween to everybody. Meet Spicy Candy. She's dressed up permanently. God damn it. Looking good. Alrighty, let's go. Alrighty, guys, check it out. So, I'm just getting ready to leave Indian Motorcycle St. Paul. They took my bike out for a rip. I talked to everybody. Good time. Minnow came down here, enjoyed their Halloween festivities, and that's when this bike became not candy anymore, but spicy candy. So let's I haven't rode it, haven't done anything yet, but I wanted to do first impressions with you guys. Jeez. All right, so I wanted to see how my bike is. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. So far, everything just feels good, normal and good. Woo, that was good. That felt good. Yeah, that felt good, boys. Let's see. I was reminded to say this is not exactly a performance tune, but also, sorry, I'm getting excited. I gotta calm down. Woo-saw, just woo-saw. But this is not exactly a performance tune, but a rideability tune, and more like optimizing your setup. But usually with optimization, I mean, really, let's be honest, if you optimize something, it performs better, right? Whee! Oh, this bike just fucking rips.
sounds so good. I love this. I just love it so much. Ooh, man. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like we're gonna sit here and like just sit here and get my first impressions, guys. I mean, the bike runs amazing. Oh, I'll tell you what, I didn't even think about it, but the idle is solid. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try to take this down to arc tuning, where get this on there and we're gonna see actually what this bike does performance-wise with the K&N air filter and the full exhaust system. I do not have cams at all, any cams, and I do not have Indian Motorcycles air intake. What I understand from most of the people out there is that the air intake actually doesn't really do a lot, if anything. God, I love that it idles so solid. That was one of my things that always sounded like the bike wanted to die. She's running good right now though, holy moly. The next time I stop, we're gonna just come to a stop and just stop, and we'll see what the idle does. Because I hated how it bounces around before. So we're gonna go, and pull in clutch, and just come to a stop. Look at that, it's already at idle. It's never bounced. Check it out. You can even hear it. I'll say this, no more stealth mode. No more stealth mode at all. Noise is a weird thing because your ears make you think that you got some sort of power. Sometimes you don't, but I know I did, right?
Alrighty guys, check it out. I am here at Arc Tuning, and we actually already pulled it off of, usually we talk and then we put it in, but today, due to excitement level,
yes,
we went straight into this bad boy. And so a bunch of things. I want to point out a couple things. One is you jumped on this, and first thing you noticed was the throttle.
Yep.
Because that was also the first thing you noticed negative, the first time you ever got on it.
Yeah, and to be clear, I haven't ridden this bike down the road. The only thing I've done is pulled onto the dyno.
That's true. We should change that. You should maybe rip up and down this block real quick. No, that is true. But I think I even left it in my video. You were like,
you did.
You were like,
and I actually read a few comments on, that throttle response thing. And but it is what it is. That's how they tuned it. They have.
But you noticed it was better to your liking.
Yes.
You thought it was better.
Absolutely.
The other thing I always rave about the Lloyd's tune is the idle. It's solid.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bouncing around. It's not thinking. It literally it's like 900. I think it just sits there.
Yep.
You notice the same thing.
Yep.
So let's talk about performance. I'll put a graph up here somewhere over here, maybe. I don't know. But I'll put a graph over the screen here. But we gained from bone stock, which is literally the exhaust stock, everything stock, 9 horsepower.
Yep.
And like 5.5, almost 6 feet-pounds of torque.
Yes.
Is that right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are obviously looking at it because, not lying. So I was really happy with that.
Yeah. The big thing is you get your sound.
Hang on. I loved it. What did I tell you? I pulled up. The first time I pulled up, he goes, "Are you excited?" I said, "I don't care if I lost fucking power."
It sounds better.
I love the sound. It sounds very V8 motor to me, when you're on it, it sounds like a motorcycle. When you're off of it, it sounds like a V8 drag vehicle or drag car or whatever. So I love the sound. And then to piggyback that with more performance, 9 horsepower and 5.5. It was, I keep saying 5.5 because I want to be specific, but I want to say 6 really bad. Whatever. 5.5 feet-pounds of torque. The thing is running good.
It runs good. And add to that the weight you lost.
Oh yeah. Oh, I haven't even talked about that in this video. Okay. Did I tell you? 22 pounds.
I did not hear the number, but previously talking on your other bike when we first met at a dyno day.
Yeah.
And you told me you lost, I can't remember what it was, but it was in the teens.
Yeah.
It was in the teens. You lost weight just because of the way, and previously owning Victory, they use the muffler as a bag support.
Yeah.
And so you're losing a muffler, but obviously you got to have something back for your bag support.
Yep.
But it's not near what a muffler is. And then to find out your cat weighs, what was it, 11 pounds?
Yeah, it was 11 pounds.
It was 11 pounds. I'm talking, and coming from my M8 stuff, the cat is literally that big around and that long.
Yeah, it's 2 pounds.
And it's nothing compared to what you have to deal with.
By the way, I'm just another person's, and you could be bone honest, but dude, the bag support that Toast made, if Indian was going to make it, you would assume it'd look something like this. Please agree or disagree. It's up to you.
No, because it wouldn't be as pretty. I'm a sucker for billet.
Yeah.
And the thing looks amazing.
Yeah.
Especially under here.
Yeah, the subframe. Yep.
They did a really nice job. Dude, the thing is...
And then I'm going to be clear to everybody, because some other companies are starting to make bag supports. A lot of them, though, are using the frame...
crash bar.
The crash bar mount, when this one doesn't. It uses a different one. I'm not trying to give all the secrets away for Toast, but anyway, it looks really good. I like it. So yeah, okay. We lost, I'm pretty sure it was 22 pounds.
That's insane, dude.
I mean, it was 22 pounds of lost weight. Then we gained 9 horsepower and 5 feet-pounds of torque. That's a hell of a...
The combination of the two, if you're talking about performance bagger stuff, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That really is a lot.
Yeah, I think so. And then to piggyback it, I mean, you hear me coming now.
Yeah, I can have the door open by the time you get in here.
Yeah, it doesn't. So it's been fun, and I'm hoping to do some other. Oh, I did do one thing. So really interesting. So there is the silencer in the frame. When it in a different condition under the stock condition, just playing one day, we pulled it out and we actually it got choked up. Yeah,
we lost.
Yeah, we lost power. I don't think I even said it.
No,
I don't think I said that.
In the videos you've posted, we haven't talked anything about it.
About the silencer, yeah.
Yep.
So the silencer here, I'll show you guys where it's at. It would be right here. I'll show you what it looks like once I pull it out. This is what it looks like. And we pulled that out when it was a stock condition and we lost power and torque. And today, because we're thinking we're expelling stuff faster, we got more scavenging and stuff. We're like, well, what would happen if we added a little bit more air? Potentially, if we could add air, you never know.
Yeah.
So we pulled it out and we actually gained. It wasn't like groundbreaking.
It's not like the world on fire, but when you start adding 1s and 2s here and there, it does make a difference.
Here's the thing. You guys saw it in here, right? I didn't put it back.
Yeah.
When it was stock, it went right back in before I left. So.
And the crazy part is it moved peak from 5,800 down to 5,300.
Yeah, we gained
so
our 400 or 500 500 RPM sooner. Yeah.
Which was real interesting to me.
Yeah.
So
I'm really excited. First of all, we just know I love this bike, and it is. You should ride it before I leave. I mean, we don't have that many more nice days.
No, today is a beautiful day.
I know. I was like, "What are you doing today? Can I come visit?" So, yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, that is the weight loss, and that's the performance gains from bone stock, some changes that the Lloyd's Garage tune did. So if you ever have questions about details of what a tune does for you or not, just email Amanda Bramble. I'll put her email on here. You can always Google her. She'll answer. She knows her shit. So when it comes to Indian tuning, reach out to her, let her help you. If I miss, if you can ask me, I might know. I can ask him. He doesn't tune them though. So that's the benefit of this whole thing, is that it's just for fun. It's for science.
Well, and consistency. When we first brought it down here, we want something that is consistent, because everybody so far that I've seen, it doesn't matter if it's Indian, Harley, sport bike world, doesn't matter. They're all going to different dynos with different things. And so my big part was in this, let's make something consistent, that we can have apples to apples and not have the variables of so much as dyno to dyno, where we play with air conditions here, but we do the best we can to keep it consistent. And so that was my whole idea behind all
right. And I appreciate that. And we've seen dynos, some are a little bit more conservative, or some are more giving, and
someone uses different correction factor.
Right.
It's crazy what even just correction factor will do with your conditions. One is obviously more favorable for hot conditions, and another one's more favorable for cold conditions.
And your bike may you may have the same exact setup, and it could technically have different numbers from one dyno to another. But then if you brought it here and the conditions were similar, you might get the same number. That's the crazy thing. But anyway, I appreciate you letting me use arc tuning here for consistency. A valuable tool, which is what a dyno is.
All a dyno is.
It's not a measuring stick for. It's more like a tool, right?
It is a tool. Yeah. And I like to call them lie detectors.
Lie detectors, yeah.
Because some people think, oh, my bike put down this. Well, let's go put it up there. Let's see what she does.
Yeah. And literally, it's perfect today. The audio. There's no wind. It's freaking perfect. And then we just got like the occasional car. But one more time, I'm just gonna say it one more time. Gained 9 horsepower, 5.5 feet-pounds of torque, and we lost 22 pounds. So, and on top of that, I gamed a big old chubby, and I love the sound. Yeah, fire that shit up. Harley guy. Oh, I love it. I just love it so much. Here, I'll do a walk around and for fun, drop that sexy music. Arc Tuning has never rode, I don't think he's ever rode an Indian motorcycle. 22 Indian Pursuit. Full to one tow system. It's not overly loud when you're just cruising.
No, it's got a nice tone to it.
Yeah.
So my circle there,
Yeah.
it doesn't turn as sharp low speed
Yeah, as like a road glide.
as my road glide.
Yeah.
But dude, they fucking nailed the suspension on this thing. Dude, if out of the box, if you're looking for ride quality.
Yeah. Is this the first Indian you've ever rode?
First Indian I've ever ridden.
Wow.
So, yeah,
I mean, you did ride the top of the line Indian just now. And it's owned by me.
You still have this suspension in a Dark Horse, in a Challenger,
All of them, yeah.
in a Pursuit. They're all the same bones.
This mono shock. Yeah, it's a standard equipment. It doesn't matter what you get. The only difference between this one, for example, this is an electronic preload set suspension,
which is just a spring. It's not the valving.
Exactly. The suspension itself is the same.
Yep.
Just how you set the preload is different.
Yep. So, and me coming from the motocross world, when I was a kid, I'm kind of a suspension snob.
Yeah.
And Harley, their 1975 damper rod with their 1960 gas charged shock is a fucking joke for what they pay for them. And I own one. I'm guilty.
Yeah.
But you know what? The first things, well, what I should have changed out right away was my suspension, which I eventually did.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't have to spend $2,500 to make the thing comfortable to go down the road and not have the front end dive every time I hit the brakes.
Yeah.
I'm going down a rabbit hole I don't need to go down.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you liked it. It was cool that you actually got to ride it. First Indian. Happy to pop your cherry with that one. So maybe it'll be more. You never know. Bring you out to a demo truck day, and you can just ride all of them. Have fun on their gas. Did you know that?
I did not know.
Yeah. All right, guys. That is this video. That is the Toast full system 2-to-1. They are on order now. I'm just gonna say it. I got the email a day or two ago. Today's what, October 30th. So they are on order. You can pre-order them now. You can order the full system that I have here, or the cat delete that Jeremy has. You got a Toast cat delete 2-to-1 slip-on.
I was lucky enough to get one early.
Yeah. Son of a gun. I think it's so dark you can't even see, but it says Toast. Should I have to put this whole thing in the sun? Look at her. All right, let's fire this bad boy up. There's a price difference. I think this one's like $2,000 and Jeremy's is 11. I don't know. You have to look it up. 1,100 or something.
You'll put it in the video right there.
Ah, good. I'll put it in the video like right here. And reach out to Indian Motorcycle St. Paul. Let them help you with the tuning situation. You can ask them a little bit more in depth, or lloydsgarage.com. Yeah, guys. Thank you for watching. And I'm going to end this like I always do. Ride hard, ride fast, and say hi to somebody you don't know. Peace.